All right, welcome back to Deep Within the Man Cave. Tonight I'm going to talk about lowering your target to achieve what you want. It's all this has to do with your mindset and your goals and your dreams and your ambitions and stuff like that, and how your subconscious and your daily negativity and other people's negativity can affect your actions and your goals and stuff like that. So you must never ever lower the target to complete a goal. It happens all the time. I mean, I'm guilty of stuff like that. So what I mean by lowering the target is, say you decide let's use buying a car for instance. Okay, say you want your dream truck. Okay, you have the color, the wheels, the motor, like what it's going to be like, and all that stuff. So that's your goal. That's the vehicle you want. You're going to work hard to get it. That's what you say. So, you got to save up for said vehicle, or say it's even a certain house or whatever like that. Now, you work your butt off. You save up your money. It takes a long time to save up that kind of money, or to get yourself in a position where you can get said object, say. So for a house, for instance, or for a vehicle, for instance. So say you've worked for 2 years, and you're really close, like another say 6 months, and you could get your dream vehicle. But you get tired of waiting. You get tired of it's taking too long. And they have something that isn't exactly what you want. It's not the right color, but it's close. It checks, like, say 8 out of the 10 boxes, or 5 out of the 10 boxes that you want. So you're like, you know what? That's what I need. That's what I don't need all this stuff. So right there, you've lowered your goal. You've lowered your target to get said goal faster. And it might be a good vehicle or something like that, but down the line, it might not happen the first week or whatever, but within a month or so, you're gonna start thinking, you know what, the dash has a crack on it, and if I would have just waited another 6 months, I could have got brand new. Wouldn't have to deal with used. I got to put new tires on this or something like that. It's going to cost me some money, and this isn't exactly what I want. It's not the right color, or it's got manual windows instead of power windows, and I really want power windows, or heated seats. It's perfect. It's freezing cold outside right now. It's winter. You don't want to go sit on vinyl seats. It's cold. Your butt freezes. You want that nice leather with the heated seats. You go in there, you sit down on the freezing cold vinyl seat in the morning, and you curse yourself out. You feel bad. You feel, you've let yourself down because you've lowered this goal, and you've settled for something that isn't your goal to achieve something that you want. And by doing this, it makes you feel that you're not worthy of these nice things, or you're not worthy of your dreams, and you're not you don't deserve it, and you don't really need that, whatever it is, right? Like, you can live with this. This is good. You sort of talk yourself down from what you really want. Now, whatever it is that you really want, go after it. Don't stop until you get what you want. It doesn't matter what other people think. It matters what you want. So when you've lowered your level to get something that's close or not quite or is settled, you're actually doing more harm because you're not doing what you really wanted. You're lowering your target to make an achievement that isn't, same thing like if you're exercising, you want to lose 30 pounds in 6 months. Well, 6 months is up and you're at 25 pounds. And you decide, no, 25 pounds is what I wanted. Bullshit, you wanted 30. You've just given yourself an excuse to do it. So what if it takes you an extra month to get down to 30 pounds, right? You work for it. You will feel better putting in the extra work and the harder time and not giving up on your dream or whatever it is to achieve it. You're not going to be perfect right off the bat. You just have to start. And if you're not afraid to start and you're not afraid to fail and learn while you're starting and doing things, you will achieve the things that you want. Just don't lower the target and go after it, tackle, don't let, people or things or yourself, your mind will play. There's two people inside of you. There's the comfortable, easy way to do things, and then there's the strong, powerful one. And 80% of the time, let's say, I don't know what it is, you're gonna listen to the easy one. Like, yeah, you had a rough day at work. You deserve not to. You don't have to work out tonight. Take the night off. It's good. Your feet are sore, or yeah, you've had a long day. Sit in front of the couch, whatever. But deep down inside, you know that you will feel better if you spend an extra half hour in the gym and push yourself and do it. Because you forced yourself to do something that you don't necessarily want to do, but you should do, and that's discipline. Listening to that, and you're not giving in to something that that you might want, like, oh, I don't want to do this. Well, yeah, but you also don't want to sit on the couch and then feel shitty about yourself because you took the easy way out earlier. So, the things that in life are hard. You got to push yourself. And the more you push yourself and the more you achieve these things through discipline, the greater you're going to feel. Mentally, physically, emotionally, it's all connected. So you also have to change the way you see things. So say you have a friend that buried money in a field, in a 10-foot hole, and he buried $100 million in a brown paper bag in a 10-foot hole, and there's that. He brings you to the exact spot where he buried it, and he says, yeah, it's 10 feet under. If you can dig that, you can have it. You're not going to quit, right? You're going to dig until you found that brown paper bag full of cash. You're not going to dig 10 feet and, I guess it's not here. Well, maybe he miscounted, or maybe over the few years or whatever, erosion has happened, or maybe they decided to build a dirt pile on top of right in that exact spot. You're not going to stop, because if he says it's there and he's guaranteeing you that it's there, you're going to go for it. You're going to dig 11. You're going to dig 12, 15, 20 feet until you find it. You're not going to give it, because that's a given. Right? If you were guaranteed that money, you would do it. You wouldn't stop digging until you found it. You wouldn't stop at 11 and a half feet when it was buried at 12 when he accidentally said it was 10 because he forgot. You're going to go until you do it. So it's the same thing with your goals and all this stuff. Don't let your mind tell you that, oh, you don't need this. Don't let your mind tell you to take the easy way. Don't settle for what you don't want and go after what you do want. Now, all these things happen, when the way you're brought up and your surroundings and all this stuff. So, if you're brought up in an area, or you're living in an area where there's a lot of crime or something like that, like whatever it is, it's not a great area, but you want to go somewhere else, to get out of it into a safer neighborhood or something like that. But then you're like, it's so hard, it's so expensive, or I'm not worthy of such nice things, and then you settle. This isn't so bad, you know. My car's only been broken into 3 times this week. It's okay. It's a piece of junk. It does. You talk yourself out of this stuff when you really want. So if you've pushed yourself, and you move into that neighborhood that you want, or that house that you want, you know, you put in the hard work to do it, then you, not only are you in a better place, and your family is safer, and your car's not getting broken into, all that, you've got this. But because you've pushed and you haven't quit, and you haven't, I mean, you might fail, but you find some other way to do it, that boosts your self-esteem and your self-confidence so much that it'll bring you into a place, well, if this is good, if I can get here, what if I did this? You know, what if I do that? You know, and then you do it. You're more likely to do it if you can achieve it. So, and that mindset is, you know, that's a hard mindset to get into or stay into. So, for example, I've been sort of attacking little problems that I've had and things that I want to do. You know, I'm not going to get everything done and everything that I want in a matter of 6 months. It's going to take a while. So I do what I can. If I fail, I get back up. So I was feeling kind of low, you know, a week ago, whatever. You know, feeling like, well, maybe I don't need this or whatever. You know, I was sort of, I could feel myself like talking myself out of doing things that I didn't necessarily want to do, that I knew I should have done or whatever. And I was eating supper by myself, and I had an aha moment that, like, holy crap, like, no, look what I've done. If I stop now, I'm close to where, you know, I'm not, you know, halfway there, but I'm not 70% there, you know. I'm not at 0. I'm like, look how far I've got to go. I just got to keep pushing and pushing, and I will get there. Because wherever I is that I want to, you know, things that I want to do, you know, yeah, I'm doing it. It just might take me a little bit longer. And I'm not, like, I was listening to my inside voice. No, take the day off. Take that off. Fuck that guy. Attack it. Do it. If it's hard, do it. And then it was just like, yeah. And it was like a aha moment. And I realized that I was sort of going down that path. And I told that inner bitch to shut up and attack the day, and did, you know, actually ended up having a very productive evening on a day where I had sort of thought, oh, maybe I'll take the dog for a walk and sit on the couch and watch a movie or something. And I don't think I turned the TV on until 10:30 that night. I attacked and did what I had to do. And holy shit, did I feel, yeah, was I exhausted and burnt out? Absolutely. But that feeling of not quitting, not allowing myself to quit, and attacking it and getting it done, putting in the little more effort than that I needed to push, you know, I might have done, you know, a whole bunch of stuff in a matter of like 2 hours. And what did I miss? Nothing. TV, Netflix, well, you can watch it again tomorrow when I have time or whatever like that. So, you know, I did what I had to do when I had to do it, which was the important part, and got stuff done. And I felt great. You know, I felt like I deserved, you know, the rest. And, you know, I woke up the next morning and I felt pumped and ready to go, instead of, oh, well, crap, I didn't do that, so now I ought to do all this. And all this stuff piles up on you. So, whatever it is, just attack it. Get it done. Push through the discomfort and your inner voice telling you that you don't need stuff, and keep going. So the more and more you do this, and you take this sort of mind frame of not giving up, not taking the easy route, not lowering your standards, or lowering your dreams to whatever, the people around you are going to see that. So, like, whatever your goal is, it doesn't matter. You want to be a chef, be the best goddamn chef that you can be. You want to build houses, well, and you dream of owning a company, make that company your goal and do it. You will build houses. So the people that tell you that your dreams and your goals are silly, or oh, that's impossible and stuff like that, and there's gonna be people like that, could even be your own family, they're gonna drag you down. And the only reason they do that is because they themselves don't feel worthy of whatever it is, and are afraid that if you are going after this stuff, then you might find that you don't need them, or that you like, they're afraid to lose the comfort or whatever, so they're going to try to keep you where you are because they're afraid that they can't move up too, or they won't move up fast enough, and they're afraid of their failure, so they're projecting failure onto you. So yeah, you're gonna have to lose people, and it's tough, but you're only responsible for yourself. And by doing these things, people around you are going to catch on and see what you're doing, and they're like, well, if he can do it, I can do it, right? So by not giving up or not listening into these people, you're actually setting an example for people to work on themselves and stuff like that. And your friends, your true friends, are always going to support you no matter what, because they want the best for you, right? No matter what it is, even if it's something that they don't agree with, they're still going to support you. I have a few people that I know go for bat for me in a heartbeat if I need anything, and they're not letting me quit on my dreams and stuff like that. And I've learned that over this whole year, and stuff like that, like, yeah, and makes me happy and makes me stronger, and I see them, and of course I want the best for them. So don't lower your standards to stay around. Don't give up on your goals just because some other people say not, it's not worthy, or that's stupid, or whatever like that. That's not their dream. Maybe they tried to go after their dream and couldn't do it and failed and then gave up. Don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. You set an example, and the people around you will see it. And yeah, whatever you have to do to get through, if you look at things in a positive mindset and stuff like that, you're gonna get it. So that's sort of my thoughts of the day. I've proven it to myself and stuff like that. You just have to do what you need to do. Take care of the people that you're responsible for. Take care of yourself. Now, it's the holiday season, and with this corona crap, it's going to be a very different Christmas. So your best bet, if you can't get together with family, is to reach out with people, Google Meets, FaceTime them, whatever. Let people know you're thinking about them. Check in on them if you have a friend that's by themselves or something like that. Let's take care of each other. As usual, if you have any questions or suggestions for me, please leave them in the comments. And if you don't want to do that, you can send me an email at deepwithinthemancave@gmail.com, and I will answer them. And until then, be kind to each other, take care of each other, have a great holiday, and reach out to people and let them know that you care about them. And yeah, and we'll talk to you after the Christmas break. Thanks. Bye.